Today I'm going to talk about why I choose to be a biologist. I will begin when I was a little cute child. Most of part of my life I lived in front of the sea, where I enjoyed simple things like fishing with my father, watching dolphins pass nearby, or both in Santa Veronica Beach. This woke up my love for the marine species and the ocean. This is why I started to study biology. When I began my career, I had different expectations about changing the world. Some of the ideas to change the world was improve the quality of the aquatic environment. As a result, I want to reduce the problems like contamination by industries, plantations, educate population near to rivers and beaches without wastewater. All those risk factors bring about illness via accumulation and contamination. And I have the firm idea that the man was and is the cause of the destruction and the treatment of the ecosystems. With the passing of the time, I still believe the man is one of the problems for this planet. But at the same time, is the hope too. I realize that not all the humans are the same. You cannot tell from watching the water surface what is going on in the deep. You must look carefully to see what is happening deep under the surface. We have to fight against our destructive nature. Some of these factors are not access to education, lack of values, or ignorance. For example, others who take advantage of the ignorance for greediness, or of them is the old-fashioned environmental ideas for the 60s and 70s, that the resources are inexhaustible and renewable. The amazing thing is there are people that still believe in this idea today. Even the people who are highly educated and ready want to believe in this idea and even tell you, hey, do you want to take care of the environment? You have to pay more for that. The majority of the people are going to say, well, I have to pay more money for contamination I didn't cause. But let me tell you today something. You are part of that vicious circle of contamination. We are. Then if we are part of this vicious circle, and we compare the water quality in our lives, we don't want to drink contaminated water because we know we are going to get sick, or we are not going to swim where the water smells like a sewer. But generally, it is easier to see the physical stain and contamination than our spiritual stains. Then I bring to you this verse of the Bible where Jesus spoke with the Samaritan woman. A Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." The Samaritan woman said to him, "How is that you, a Jew, ask me a drink of me, a woman of Samaria?" Jesus answered her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that is saying to you, 'Give me a drink,' you will have asked him, and he will give you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you have no bucket, and the well is deep. Where do you get that living water? Are you greater than our ancestor Jacob, who gave us the well, and with his sons and his flocks drank for it?" Jesus says to her, "Everyone who drinks of this water will be thirsty again. But those who drink of the water that I will give them will never be thirsty. The water that I will give will become in them a spring of water, gushing up for the eternal life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I may never be thirsty or have to keep coming here to draw water." We have to find the desire to ask where that poor pure fountain of water is. We must clean our souls with pure, inaccessible, high-quality water that only comes from God. Let us go to the waters where we can wash and clean, where we can purify and renew every day, putting our requests in the hands of God. And we also need to be aware of what defiles our lives and is not beneficial to us. For just as the pollutants reach high levels in water, causing sickness and even death, contaminate can destroy us from inside, causing spiritual death. So I calling you to be like the Samaritan woman who asked the Lord where we can get that living water, which allow us not be thirsty anymore and even be clean. Then, as ultimate reflection of this Bible, I leave to you with this thought. Therefore, the action of one person helps a lot, but the action of many helps millions. So we help to help, care to be cared, and love to be loved. Individually, we are one drop, but together we are an ocean. And when the last tree is cut down, the last fish eaten, and the last stream poisoned, you will realize that you cannot eat more. Thank you very much.